Gab, you must be pretty happy with the response from the boys today. A pretty resounding victory, that.
Look, I'm happy with the result. I think we could have done better playing wise. I think I think the boys did the game. They executed the game plan properly, but I think we could have just add something more to the game, a bit of more intensity, especially in the second half. But yeah, I'm very happy with the result, especially coming 5 wins, 5 games that we didn't have a winner. That's all I must be happy. Yeah.
See, missing chances has been a bit of a problem in recent times for you. You must have been happy in the first half the way you're starting to put them away again.
Yeah, that's what we spoke about. We knew they're going to come here being compact because that's. I watched the game against Hobart. They see the beat and then they pressed when they were organised. So we expected that. We expected that we had a bit of space on the flanks where we expected them to struggle in those areas, and I think they struggled. The first 2 goals came from the wide areas and just put the ball in and score a goal. It was quite easy for the players to execute it today, I think.
A few changes to the starting lineup. Olaf Conforti, what did you make of his performance in midfield today?
I think everyone was outstanding. I think look, he's good like everybody else, you know. You're as good as the team that you play for, you know what I mean? We had a bit of injuries, Yugi last minute injury, Walshy is not feeling 100% at the moment, so we didn't risk him. Ali's coming back next week, so that will give us an opportunity for new players to come in and improve the point. I think they played well, but I know that everybody else can play better than, and especially the players that I have can do even better.
Does the week off come at a bad time for you now, given you've probably just built up a little bit of momentum?
No, actually it comes at a great time. We recover from the injuries that we have, so we're going to have full squad, Ali back, Yugi back, Woshi back, everybody else back. Jaden's going to recover for 1 more week, Isi can recover now, so I think it comes to a great timing.
Considering you're only a point behind South Hobart now, do you think some of the criticism's been a bit over the top in the last couple of weeks?
A bit, you said? No, look, I think fair enough criticising. I think in everywhere that you go, if your player, no matter how many opportunities you create and whatever, if you don't take the 3 points away, it's going to have criticism. I did not expect as much. I think we still the side that plays the best football in the state, I reckon, for the way that we play. We are the team that plays less long balls, or the team that clears the ball the less in everybody else. We always try and play, even if that means risking to concede a goal. We always tried. And I think people should be very happy because of that, because that helps development not only for all players but for the opposition players. So they have to step up. You know, we played some sides lately that they played so many long balls that they had to change their formation because they played us and stuff like this. So I think the criticism was a bit harsh, especially because the performance were being good. You know what I mean? But you can't really do anything about it. You can only control what you can control.
So Lino, tough day at the office. What was the message to the players after that game?
We were beaten by a better side today. It was we probably played our poorest game since the start of the year, and I don't know if they've been as hot as that for a while, but they played really well, and we tried. We never stopped trying. We just couldn't put 2 or 3 passes together. And we were too short, we weren't direct enough, and we suffered when the ball kept coming back, and they were pretty sharp up top, and our boys never stopped trying, worked really hard, but just weren't up to it today.
Week off next week for the Cup. Does that come perhaps at a good time for you guys to regroup a little after a couple of tough results?
I think so. We, like I've been saying all year, the team we've got a good bunch of boys when they're on, and when they're not on and the other team are, then they're gonna find some battles. But yeah, I'll give them Tuesday off, and we'll hit the track again Thursday and move on to next week against City the week after.
Do you think that the early goals probably saw the heads drop a little bit in the first half?
Always is, but yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, there's not a lot you can do as a coach, and except sit back and watch it and yell a few things out, and hopefully the boys. But to their credit, last 15 minutes of the first half, they got together. A few of them were starting to yell out a few orders and they sorted some things out on their own, and that's always good to see as a coach. So I was happy with that. And I guess, like I said, they never stopped trying, but they just weren't there today. A couple of boys were sick. A couple of boys were just slow to the ball, second to the ball, and to Zebra's credit, they weren't letting us on our touch. They were hitting us pretty hard, so we were beaten by a better team.
Cheers, mate.
Okay, mate.
Cheers.
Thanks.